friends, it's HiLi, and welcome everybody to another episode of Why Japan! This is a series that I do here in Japan, where I go out and shop for different products that may be bizarre, mundane. So I have a few products with me here today. I'm going to see if they're useful, and after all of that, I'm gonna rank the product on what I call the Why-O-meter, and that is all ranked if it answers the following questions. Did it work? Would I keep it? And was it useful? So without further ado, first product. So our first product, it comes from a company called VEGISTA. Now I've never heard of this company, but I saw it in a store called Loft in Shibuya, and when I looked up on their website, it seems a lot of their products theme around fresh groceries, such as vegetables and fruit or whatever. And with this product, it seems to center itself around lettuce. So how this works is apparently you just stick these into lettuce and it keeps it fresh in the fridge. Now I went on their website just to see how this really worked. I still don't know the science behind this, but they claim that with two different lettuces, there's one on the left that has kind of oxidized and it's browned up, but the one on the right that has used this product is still fresh and kept together. So I guess I'm just gonna go to the grocery store, buy some lettuce, and keep it in the fridge and see what happens. So I have returned home and have applied the VEGISTA stick into one of the lettuce, and the other lettuce I'm gonna keep it normal. They're both gonna go in the fridge, and then we just wait and see if anything happens. Time skip. So here is the lettuce. They're kind of falling apart right now, but for the most part, I mean, from what you guys can see, they're still edible. I mean, they're kind of like socks right now. Actually, this one looks like a condom. But if you really look closely at the stems, there is quite a big difference. So the one without the VEGISTA stick has a lot of discoloration around the stem, and it's making its way up around the other leaves of the lettuce, and it's just seen some better days. Now the lettuce with the VEGISTA stick in it, this is the one that looks like a deflated balloon, but if you look at the bottom, there is a lot less discoloration. There's a few browning parts on the edges of a lot of the leaves here, but nowhere near as much discoloration as the previous lettuce. So I would say this experiment is a success. I don't know the science behind this, but I think rotting starts at the stem. That's all I got. It works. You know what? Time to rate it. The VEGISTA lettuce stick. Did it work? Yes. Is it useful? Yeah. I mean, if I'm going grocery shopping and I want to keep it for longer, then sure, I'll use this. And will I keep it? Yeah. I mean, it's not even that weird looking. It's actually kind of cute. So I'll keep this. I might use it for something. I wonder if it works on other foods besides lettuce. The marketing for this is for lettuce, but if I can stick this in, let's say, like a carrot, you think it'll work? So the VEGISTA stick on the Why-O-meter is actually a practical item. Our second product is this little contraption here. Now, the plastic calls it the Maruchi opener, which is like it's multi-opener. I just realized that's what it's trying to say. This thing is supposed to help you open things like soda cans, canned food, and very tightly closed jars and bottles. Now, that third option, I could probably use it for maybe canned food, but I mean, I already have a can opener. Soda cans? Really? Like, everyone knows how to open it. You just take your finger and shh, you know? And who doesn't want that, like, satisfying flick of the bottle where the fizz comes out? For this one, we're going to have to pull open this little cover here, and when you pull it up, you have this blade, so let's just tuck it under and open that baby. Come on. Pretty sure I'm doing that right. I have to turn it over here now. Really pulling it. Okay. Now, in the span of me doing that, the time it took me to do that, I know is a lot faster if I just did my finger. It might be because I'm using this for the first time, but this is absolutely not necessary. I say that like it's a big surprise. This is bottled coffee. That is not opening. Oh, I think we got something. This was an unopened bottle of wine. I don't know, I feel like I could have done that a lot faster with my hands. Oh, would you look at that? Took me like, what, 2 seconds? My god. I feel like if you had no strength in your body whatsoever and you were so battered and weak from life, then yeah, maybe this could be the product for you. So, did it work? Technically, yes. Was it useful? No. And would I keep it? Absolutely not. So, with 2 no's and 1 yes, this gets 2 points on the why-o-meter. I don't know. This thing still hasn't outrun the Swiss Army knife. And our final product of the day is called the Magical Deodorant. Now, I got this at a store called Don Quixote, and what this does is, like, it's a deodorant that you put on your feet and on your shoes so that when you walk around and you take your shoes off, it doesn't stink. That's pretty much it. It's deodorant for your shoes and for your feet. So the only way I'm going to test this out, I'm going to put on my feet, put on my shoes, walk around for the day. I might actually work out for a little bit at the gym, so why not? And then I'll come back and just smell. Time skip! So here are my shoes that I use to work out. I put the powder in the left shoe, and the right shoe I just left normally. Time to smell. This is the one with the deodorant. Usually these do smell pretty bad after I work out, and yeah, it's fine. You know what I'm calling it right now though? Magic deodorant might just be baby powder. I gotta make sure of it though by smelling the other shoe. Can't believe I'm just... the things I do for views. Yeah. This one was definitely leg day. You can tell that I had a pretty rough day today. So I guess the deodorant worked. I don't know what I expected from these products. They were a little boring. I basically just got baby powder, a can opener, and you know what? The VEGISTA thing though, that was cool because now I got to do that little experiment. It does work, so now I have some fresh lettuce. I'm not gonna let it go to waste. I'll make some lettuce wraps and watch some Tokyo Godfathers. You know that old anime film? Because it's also gonna be playing in theaters on March 9th and 11th. And I'll leave a link in the description below where you can win 2 free tickets to see the movie or a storyboard book. That is how you do a sponsor. Thank you, G-Kids. Tokyo Godfathers is an old classic that I would say is like part Christmas film, but it's also just a really good story about 3 homeless people taking responsibility for a lost child. Now, for those of you that are familiar with this movie, the one happening in theaters is actually a new restoration of the film with completely new dub. It's a classic. It's an old one, but I love it to death, and it's been a long time since I've seen it. So if you guys want more information, I'll put a link in the description below where you guys can watch it. Other than that, let me know of what you guys thought of the products in this video. Which ones did you like? Which ones did you think were the most pointless? Other than that, I'll see you guys in the next series, episode thing. Subscribe to my channel for anime, otaku, and Japan related content, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!